All right, what up, what up, what up, YouTube fam? I am here today showing my face. Typically, I showed you guys what you want to see, which is Haiti and what's happening over there and some of the things that I'm doing. Today, I am here to share something with you guys that is very important. If you watched my last video, you know that I'm here in the States. I will be back in Haiti very, very soon, so stay tuned for that. So first and foremost, I would like to thank everyone that have been watching the videos, subscribing to the channel, and sharing and liking and commenting. I really appreciate that. And I got on YouTube basically just to share my experiences and showing what I'm doing and hoping that it would inspire other people to kind of do the same as far as going to Haiti, traveling to Haiti, or investing in Haiti, and so on and so forth. Just like I'm inspired by other YouTubers, that is changing my perception about other countries or about Africa, especially as a continent. That's why I'm on YouTube. So anyways, I'm talking fast because I don't want to make this too long. So I'm on YouTube to do that, and it seems that a lot of you guys are interested in my content and some of the things that I'm doing. So as a result, I will be taking YouTube a lot more serious now, and I will be making more and better videos going forward. And I need you guys' help to do that. I need you guys to help motivate me a little bit more. I need you guys to motivate me to get better gear, to give you guys better visuals. So do me a favor and help me reach my subscription goal before the end of the year. And you can do that by taking a moment to subscribe if you haven't. And if you have, share the videos with a friend, repost it on social media, and help me reach that goal. I will tell you guys how many that is in a second. Help me reach that goal, and I will be creating more and better content for you guys going forward. The second reason that I'm here today is to share with you guys that for those of you guys that don't know, I am the co-founder of a nonprofit organization called the Faustin Project, where we focus on alleviating the educational deficit in Maui, Haiti, and also improving children and their families' standard of living. And I'm here because Giving Tuesday is right around the corner. Now, Giving Tuesday is a global day where everybody comes together and donate and give back to a cause that is important to them. And this year, as a nonprofit organization, we are going to partake in Giving Tuesday. And since you guys here on YouTube seems to be very supportive, I wanted to kind of share that with you guys as well, that on Tuesday, November 30th, we will partake, as an organization, we'll partake in Giving Tuesday. And I'm bringing that up because I would love for you guys to consider supporting the Faustin Project on Giving Tuesday this year. Okay, so again, going back to the Faustin Project, we focus on alleviating the educational deficit in Maui, Haiti. Maui, Haiti is one of those towns in Haiti. Now, if you know anything about Haiti, the government, craziness. It's very ineffective and unreliable. And if you're from the countryside parts, right, it's fully autonomous. Like, there's no government there to really help the people and provide for the people. So most people, when they think of Haiti, they think of Port-au-Prince. Again, parts of Port-au-Prince, not all of Port-au-Prince, right? They think of Port-au-Prince. This is where you get all the protests. People are being kidnapped. People are being killed, etc., etc. But it's just parts of Port-au-Prince, certain places in Port-au-Prince. And also, Haiti is not Port-au-Prince. So all of this negative mindset or negative perception that a lot of us have about Haiti, a lot of you guys have about Haiti, if you're watching this video and you don't know much about Haiti, it's because of powers that be and also incompetent government leaders. Those are I would say the main reasons. I don't want to get political here. So why am I bringing all of this up? Let's go back to the small town. Basically, the small town, people from there are not getting any help from the country, and especially that with this negative perception that we have and so on and so forth, like Haiti is suffering. People are not going there. People are not visiting. People are not investing, and that further affect the people that live in the countryside. So year and year after, inflation is messing things up. People are basically going, just their situation are worsening, right? So the Faustin Project focuses on alleviating the educational deficit in Maui, Haiti, the town where I'm from, and also improve the quality of life of children and their families, right? Since 2017, I have been going back to Haiti, and literally doing these things that I'm mentioning as far as the goal as the Faustin Project, that's my life's calling. That's my purpose. I feel like that's what I was meant to do, and that's why I'm there every 2 months, every 2.5 months. So basically, I work in the States, and really, I live in Haiti to a certain extent, right? So that's basically how it goes. And I have a business degree, and I'm a teacher, and I do there's a like I try to learn a little bit of everything. So when it comes to nonprofit, I understand that sometimes nonprofit can be bad for certain areas because it's all based on giving and giving and giving. And again, this is my business mentality talking. Um, Even a proper nonprofit is run like a business, right? Businesses can sustain themselves because it's based on profit, and it's kind of like a service given and profit taking and so on and so forth. So a nonprofit, to a certain extent, because it's all about selling this negative image of Haiti, and then people goes kind of like, oh, they feel bad and they donate, right? So it's kind of like a vicious cycle. Haiti has to always be this bad for people to keep donating, and then sometimes when a nonprofit, not only that, a lot of these nonprofit take in most of the money, but when a nonprofit stops giving service to a certain town, they go further into poverty because they were so used to just being giving things, and because the nonprofit was not really in the interest of really helping the people. Again, I'm venting way too much. Giving Tuesday and the Faustin Project. So this Giving Tuesday, right? We basically sponsor children's education, kids that would rather pretty much be in the streets and not going to school, and we sponsor their education, right? And giving that people living in abject poverty, most people in Maui, Haiti, it's really hard for them to actually pay for their kids' school, right? So then we come in, we take care of that responsibility to pay for the school and provide them with uniforms, shoes, backpacks, everything that they need for the school year. So then that parents, especially the single mothers, they can then focus on helping improving the life of the other members of their families. And a lot of the time, they don't have a job because there's only a few businesses in Maui that can actually provide a job to people. And a lot of the time, we also provide those parents a loan. I'm saying that with air quotation because we give them this money for them to launch their own small businesses, right? And they have to be held accountable and don't feel like it's a handout. So then that money that we invest in those merchants and the small business people, we have to make that money as a reoccurring thing where we can, once we helping them. Once that money is returned to us, we then invest it to someone else, right? And then if they can't manage that money, we provide classes and help educate them on how to manage that money, right? So that's the Faustin Project in the education part, right? Now, and also alleviating the standard of living, or improving the standard of living for those people. So all of that work together, right? So that brings us into about 2 years ago when we realized that one of the important parts of helping with education is that kids have to be nourished. Kids cannot be malnourished, or they'll never be able to reach their full potential. So then we launched our second program, the meal plan, the nutrition program, and that has been really successful for us, and we have been able to sponsor most of our school kids and provide them daily meals every single day, so that they can, be well nourished and be better prepared for school and reach their full potential, right? Because again, school is seen as the only way to get out of this situation as far as abject poverty in Haiti, because these parents have their kids and they will do anything to send them to school, and that's basically everything to them, sending them to school. And then that kid will get out, and then that kid's supposed to reach back and help that parent and the rest of their families out. Now, that's also part of the reason why a lot of single moms and families have a lot of kids, even though they can't afford it, because it's kind of like a game of who's gonna make it out and reach out and help us. Okay, so we focus on education because that is very important, but also very important to us. We're trying our best to not make sure people are not too dependent on what we're doing. We're trying to create sustainable change and alleviating people and not really giving handouts, right? I'm gonna keep saying handouts because the focus of this organization is to help in a sustainable way, not to just sell a negative image of Haiti and then raise money and it's a vicious cycle. And whenever we like was to like not work in that town anymore, that they go further into poverty, right? So that's the education part and the meal plan program. Now, as far as the meal plan program, it's been a blessing because that's when we launch our monthly kind of like subscription program that we have where people donate monthly. And a lot of people have answered to a call for action by giving monthly, and that helped us tremendously. And really, those people are the motor, the heart and soul of the organization that keep things going, because without them, it would be very unstable as far as raising money to run all programs. So again, we will forever be grateful for everyone that listened, answer our call for action, and actually donate monthly in helping us sustain this organization that I just said is called the Faustin Project, right? So if you're out there and you're thinking about it, please consider check out our website. It's gonna be at the bottom of this video, description of this video, and consider giving monthly. It makes a huge impact, right? And it's kind of like a win-win for both parties, because when you give monthly, you can cancel at any time. You can increase the amount at any time. You can decrease it at any time. It's very simple and easy. So if someone were thinking about giving $60 or $50, right, you can just give $5 a month, and that totals to about $60 a month for the year. $60 for the year. If you're giving $250, consider giving a certain, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's awesome to give one lump sum, right? And I'm gonna have to get back to you every day giving you feedback, or every month giving you feedback, and also at the time of the year I'm gonna have to come back and try to get it from you again, or ask you for the support again. But when you give monthly, it's a win-win situation for both sides. You help us budget better, you help us run our programs, you help us become successful and take it to the next level, and you also have the convenience of working, of basically updating how you're able to help, right? So that's the monthly thing. Okay, so let's wrap this video up so I don't talk too much. So what did that leave us here? That leaves us to Giving Tuesday. Giving Tuesday is a global day of giving, and this year is going to be on November 30th, and I am making this announcement to all of my YouTube people here to consider joining and partnering with the Faustin Project on this Giving Tuesday by giving back to our organization and help support our goal and alleviating the educational deficit, right? And also improving the life of children and their families in Maui. Like, help support us on this Giving Tuesday, right? By donating to the Faustin Project. When you donate to the Faustin Project, you will help us help those kids that are on our waiting list for the educational program, those kids that are on a waiting list for the meal plan program, and also, right, you are gonna help us bring them into our program, and by sponsoring their education, right, helping alleviate the educational deficit, you will help us provide them with daily meals, making sure that they're not malnourished, and helping them becoming more healthy and better students. And also over the summer, we opened our center where the kids come in, they play. We have people that works there to mentor them, not just about school, but also about life, right? And we have people that works there to organize activities, daily activities for them to do. So basically to create a safe, nurturing environment for all of the kids to feel belonged, feel loved, right? So no matter what's going on outside of our complex, when they come in, they feel safe, they feel wanted, they feel loved, and that's what our center is about. So when you give on this Giving Tuesday, you're helping adding more kids to the education program, to the meal plan program, and also you're helping us improve our center to better equip our center to help more of those kids, okay? So again, thank you for watching, and I hope you consider supporting the Faustin Project on November 30th on Giving Tuesday. Thank you.